Ryan Steinecker with Justin Groll of the Rich Rebel football team. Coach, ready for another year?
Yeah, we're looking forward to it, and we're ready to get going.
Let's recap last year a little bit. A couple of wins. You ended up second place in the 1A North, and then lost pretty badly to Monticello in the first round of the playoffs. So thoughts on last year, how you guys performed, things like that?
We were in quite a few games, and we just didn't kind of complete everything. We just needed to complete things towards the end. And the last game, it was kind of disappointing, but we had a lot of injuries, a lot of youth, so you take it and go and hopefully build from it.
Half of that's already true this year. A lot of youth, a young team.
Yeah, we're very young again this year. We'll probably start 6 or 7 sophomores between the two. Then you're going to look at mostly juniors where our numbers are down, so we're going to be young.
You've got some experience coming back in the quarterback position, right? I assume the plan is to start Stetson Huffaker at quarterback?
Yeah, he's going to start, and we got a pretty good backup that's learning and that. He's young, but he throws the ball really well and stuff, so we should be okay there. We should be pretty good at a running back, and the line, they're young for the most part. They're young, but they're growing their size. We got a couple of seniors on there to kind of balance it out, to help us out, and a couple of juniors. So we'll be okay there. We'll have some good. It's kind of like our starting's okay. Just we need a couple more to keep plugging them in, because it seems like you always get an injury or two, and we just need to. If you could get too deep, then you'd be good.
Now, tell me to zip it if I'm wrong here, but, Coach, it seems like with what you want to run, you've got to have guys in sync with each other. Quarterback, running backs, the timing has to be there, the receivers and things like that. And with a year under your belt plus some camps this summer, are your expectations for the offense to be a little more in sync, a little sharper this year? Are the expectations higher?
Yeah, we kind of tweaked the offense a little bit, so right now they're trying to get used to it a little bit more. It's a lot similar to what it was last year. So they're learning. Big key is actually in sync and catching the ball, for passes and stuff. That's what kind of hurt us a little bit last year. Was we would do really well at running and that, and then when we throw it, we'd miss, or our completion was not as good as we would have hoped.
Now, one of the keys is always going to be the line play, right? Offensive and defensive line, and you touched on depth, I think, already. Was that referring to offensive and defensive lines as well, or how do you look there?
Yeah, we'll be okay. We've got some, like I said, we got some youth, and that they're going to get some good experience. I hope the older kids will stay focused and keep them together, and if we do that, we'll get better every week, and we should be okay. I don't have as many kids this year as I did last year, so we have to rearrange a few things, but what we do have, we should be okay with what we're doing.
Your team's best performance last year, arguably, when you beat Kanab here last year. You get Kanab at home again. That's a plus. You don't have to travel to their place, but what do you know about the Cowboys and what you expect in the game against them this Friday?
Kanab always comes out really, really good. I expect they'll be top and ready. Bucky always does a great job in getting his kids ready. It's first game. They'll kind of have some jitters and a few things that they need to work out as well. They'll be fresh. We kind of caught them last year where they had a few hurt, and I think that helped us quite a bit. They'll be fresh, and they'll be able to keep going, and so it'll be a good game. We'll work on some things, and I hope that we can come out with a win.
They're not in the 2A North, so it's not a region game, but it's still a classification game, one you want to get a win in.
Yeah, we have a couple of crossover games so that if there's a tie or something, they can look at those, and this is one of them. And it's good that we know what that region and that side of the bracket will be like coming out of it, and how to prepare for it for the end.
Also, with the new RPI system, a loss, immediately you're already playing with your back against the wall.
Yeah, it's one of those interesting new tools that they look at, and I'm excited and kind of scared to see how it all plays out.
Coach, anything else you want to touch on?
No, I think that's it. Thank you.
Justin Groll, the Rich Rebel football team, thanks so much for your time. Good luck with Kanab.
Thank you.